There's one right here. This is a sure form. And they live in the extra tools down there. They're over with like in the bins over there. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. And now what I'm going to do to start building this, and this is also where you can start deciding how you want to do this. I'm going to start building my wall with a coil. If you want to make a strap or like a flat coil, which maybe I'll give an example of kind of both. You can do that as well, but you are going to be starting to build up the wall with malleable soft clay rather than stiff clay at the start. So stiff clay meaning like when these were leather hard on Wednesday, that's what I would mean by stiff clay. So using hard slabs to build up the wall. So I'm going to coax this into the start of a coil, because this is kind of a lot of clay. Maybe if you've rolled coils before, you started out with quite a bit less clay than this. So that's why I'm just trying to stretch it out. All right. So rolling coils, it's like wedging. It looks easy, but it's actually not. You have to be pretty specific about it. What I mean by that is when you're rolling a coil, it's using pressure only one direction. So you're either stretching the clay via pressure, moving this forwards with pressure or backwards with pressure. So right now I'm pushing down, moving forward, but when I bring it back to myself, I'm literally just rolling it. Like there's no pressure. The reason I do that is, there's two reasons. If you do pressure both directions, what I'm doing right now is just it got a little square, so I'm just rolling it back, or like pressing it back to round. If you do use pressure both directions, you'll tear the inside, so it'll be hollow, and it also turns into a rectangle rather than a circle. You can see I'm going from the inside out. Sometimes I go like side to side, just figure out what works best for you. Okay, so what I'm getting to that, so I have more than I need right now. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Remember I said I could put this right on there and start building. It's kind of big though, and I have it in my mind that I'm going to build this up a little bit. So what I actually can do is start flattening this and making it into more of a slab rather than a coil. Okay. Then using some sort of scoring tool. This is a serrated rib. These are around. Did this come in your toolkit? I don't even remember.
I don't think it's serrated.
Okay. So these are handy because it's fast. It scores the clay quickly. And what I mean by score is it just means roughing up the surface and creating these sort of trenches on the piece. And what I can do with that is when we're joining two separate states of clay, this is soft clay, this is stiff clay, we need to really like glue those together and make a nice transition. And what's going to allow us to make that nice transition is water or slip. So slip is, as you learn with the white slip, just a clay that has, let's see, this had wax resist on it. Rongo Dongo. So it acts as like a glue or a paste between the different states of clay. And the reason that's important is because the drier clay, remember, has shrunk this is going to shrink, and we need a really secure attachment so that it can accommodate or like take the stress of that shrinking, if that makes sense. Otherwise it can crack. And we'll have that happen.